Guys, this is Shravani. I'm currently pursuing an MCA at SVCE College. I'm going to explain the two-dimensional arrays in C programming. How do we create the two-dimensional arrays in C programming? First, we know the introduction to arrays in C. What is an array? A collection of variables of the same type, this is called array, stored in a contiguous memory locations. Contiguous means homogeneous elementally we can store the array. What is the difference between one-dimensional array and two-dimensional array? One-dimensional array store a single row of data. Only one value can store the one-dimensional array. What is two-dimensional arrays? Two-dimensional arrays can store the of data within form of rows and columns. Next, what is two-dimensional array? Two-dimensional array is a collection of arrays can be thought of as a table or matrix within the form of table or matrix form. It requires a two indices. Two-dimensional array requires the two indices. Two indices means we indices require in the arrays square brackets. One index is used for a rows and another index is for a columns. This is the syntax for a two-dimensional array. Data type, array name, and row size and column size. Row size and column size is the indices. This is the declaring a two-dimensional array. How to be declaring a two-dimensional array? Example, declaring a two-dimensional array of integers with the 3 rows and 4 columns. We declaring a 3 rows and 4 columns. Int array. Int is the data type. Array is the array name, and 3 is the row size and 4 is the column size. Next, memory allocation. How do we allocate the memory in two-dimensional array? Arrays are stored in a row major order in memory. First row, then second row and so on. Initializing the two-dimensional array. How do we initialize the two-dimensional array? Example, initializing the values. Int is the data type, array name, and 3 is the row size and 4 is the column is equals to we assign the values, initialize the values to the two-dimensional array. 1 2 3, this is the row, first row, and 5 6 7 is the second row, and 9 10 11 12 is the third row. 1 5 9, this is the first column, 2 6 10 is the second, 3 7 and 11 is the third column, 4 8 and 12 is the third column. This way initialize the values to the two-dimensional array. To initialize the row by row, in row by row we initialize the values in this way also. Int is the data type, array is the array name, and 3 is the row size and 4 is the column size is equals to 1 comma 2 is the first row and 5 comma 6 is the second row. In we matrices we come the output matrices 1 and 5 is the first column and 2 6 is the second column. In accessing the elements in two-dimensional array. How do we access the two-dimensional array? The elements. Syntax, array name and row index and column index. Within the square brackets in, we, we insert the row index value and column index size. Explain. Int x is the array name. Int is the data type and x is the variable name and is equals to the array name. This is the row index and this is the column index. Access the values in second row or third column. Traversing the array. How to we traverse then? How to we loop the array? Use the loops to iterate the through rows and columns. For int I is equals to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus. For int in inner loop, for int j is equals to 0, j greater less than 4, j plus plus. This is the second row and third column. Then print this second row and third column using the print statement. This is the percentage d, we print the what we give input. This is the array of I and j, what we given the values to print the output. Then print new line. Next, memory representation of two-dimensional array. row measure order. The first row is stored in the first block of the memory, followed by the second row, and so on. Memory visualization example. How do we store the values in the two-dimensional array? These are the 0 of 0, zeroth column, 0, 0 row on 0 column, 0 row on first column, 0 row on second column, 0 row on third column, first row on 0 column, first row on first column, first row on second column, first row on third column, like we stored the memory representation in two-dimensional array. Example program of the two-dimensional array, including studio.which is the preprocessor directives. This is the studio.which is the standard library input output. Int main is the main method of the what we give the program we write. Int is the data type, array is the array name, this is the row size, and this is the column size. We give the initialize the values to the rows and columns. Next, give the inner outer loop and inner loop. We execute. We give the two-dimensional array matrices. This is a return 0. What we get the output. This is the first row, second row, and third row. This is the columns. This is the two-dimensional array output. Then passing the two-dimensional arrays to the function. How do we pass the arrays to the functions? Two-dimensional arrays can be passed to the functions using a pointers. Syntax of passing using the pointers. Void function name, int is a data type, array name, passing the within the function we passing the data type and array values. This is the function logic. Passing an array to function example. This is the preprocessor directives, standard input and output, void print array, int array, and int rows we declare within the function we initialize the values which type of we data given. Then this is the outer loop and this is the inner loop, we print the values. This is the main method. This is the data type, array name, and row size and column size. We given the initialize the main method. We using the functions we initialize what type of data we given already. We function we declared. This is the main method. This is the row size and column size. We initialize the values. This is the print array. This is the calling function. Return 0. This is the conclusion about the what we presented. Those are all two-dimensional arrays. Two-dimensional arrays are useful for representing a matrices and grids. You can initialize the access and modify values, efficient for handling large amounts of data in a structured format. This is all about the two-dimensional array, how to access, initialize, declaring, and example program. These all are the two-dimensional array topic.